Hi guys, welcome to Algorithms Made Easy. Today we will go through the day 21 problem from July LeetCoding Challenge, word search. Please like the video and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you never miss any update. Given a 2D board and a word, find if the word exists in the grid. The word can be constructed from letters of sequentially adjacent cells, where adjacent cells are those horizontally or vertically neighboring. The same letter cell may not be used more than once. For the example given, the first and second word are present in the grid, however the third word isn't. So the program returns true for 1 and 2 and false for the third word. These are a few constraints attached to the question. This is a good example to learn backtracking, which we will be learning in next few minutes. Let's take the given example and try to find the word see. We will start searching for the word in left to right and top to bottom fashion. We will continue moving ahead till we get the matching character. As we have just started, we will be searching for the first character. Now that we have come across the first character, we will recursively search in all four directions for the next character, that is E. But before searching, let's take a look at the most important part in recursion, the exit conditions. The program can exit with either of one state. The word was found or the word wasn't found. The first three conditions arise if we reach the boundary of a board or if we have already visited the cell or if the character does not match. All these conditions will lead the program returning false, meaning the word wasn't found. The last condition is wherein we have found a match for the whole word. In this case, we return true. Here, the second condition tells us to return false if the cell is visited. Now, how do we know if the cell is visited? We would need to mark it visited by assigning it some differentiating value. As the grid only contains letters, we can use a special character or number for marking purpose. In this example, we see that all the directions will lead to false. So we backtrack to the starting letter and revert its value back to S. Now we will again start searching for letter S in the board. Once we reach S, we will mark it visited and recursively search in all of its four directions. As we find two matches, we mark them visited and search their neighbors. We see a match at the bottom but not in the one at the top. So we backtrack the upper recursive call and keep looking in the bottom one. Since E is end of the word, we will return true. This was the complete backtracking process. Let's review it in the form of an algorithm. We iterate over the board and call the recursive method to search the current grid for match. If search method returns true, it means the word was found, so we return true. Otherwise, we return false. In search method, we take the board, word, row, column and index of word to be searched as parameters. We first check the exit condition that leads to false state. There are 6 conditions in total. If any of these is true, we return false. Now, we initialize a temp variable C to store the current character. If the search character index is equal to the last character of the word, we return true and mark the character as visited. If the character is found in any of the directions while recursively searching in all the 4 directions, we return true. We then mark character unvisited by reverting it back to its original value. At the end, we return false. There is a next part to this question that is more advanced version of this one. In that, instead of finding one word, we need to find the list of words present in the board. It comprises of interesting concepts linked together to achieve the time constraints. Do check out the video for the second part at the top and also in the description. The time complexity here is O of n into 4 is to L, where n is the number of cells and L is the length of word. The space complexity is O of L as recursion stack could grow maximum up to the length of word. Here's the actual code snippet from the method. You can also find the link to this code in the description below. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment what you think about the video.